Hi guys, it's Katie and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be seeing how much I can crochet in 1 hour. So I currently have a scarf project that I am working on, so I will link the hook, the yarn, and the pattern in the description box down below for you guys. But I am just going to be doing this video to see how much I can do when I'm just sitting there with no distractions and only crocheting for an hour straight. So my plan is to give you updates every 15 minutes. So I'll set a timer for 15 minutes, do an update, reset the timer, do an update until it has been 1 hour. And I am going to be measuring the project to see exactly how much I've done within that hour. With that, I'm just going to take you kind of vlog style and we're going to work on this project together and see exactly how much I can do in 1 hour with no distractions of crocheting. Hello! So we are about to start the hour to see how much I can crochet in that 1 hour. So my plan for this, like I mentioned earlier, is to update you guys every 15 minutes. So my timer is going to be for 15 minutes and then I'm going to do that 4 times because 4 times 15 equals 60 and then 60 minutes and an hour. That way I'm not counting the time that I'm talking like this and not actually crocheting in the hour. I think that's basically it. Like I told you earlier, the pattern and all the other materials will be linked below if you're interested in what I'm doing. Also, this is what my skein looks like that is left. So I don't know if within an hour's time I'll use all of this up or not. If I do have another skein and I'll have to go get it though. If I do end up using all of this though, I will pause the timer, go get the new skein, and then restart the timer once I have the yarn like to where I can use it, you know? Because if it comes out like tangled or whatever, I don't want to count that as a part of the time of crocheting either. So anyways, kind of a long explanation, but we're gonna start now. So let me get my timer app up. And I'm also just gonna be listening to music while I'm doing this so that I can't really be distracted by that either. So with that, I'm gonna actually go ahead and put in my AirPods so that does not count as a part of the time. Alright, so the first step before I start this is going to be to measure out how long this is so I know my progress as I'm going. So here is my tape measure, and from top to bottom it is exactly 12 inches. So I am going to measure it at every 15-minute mark with you guys, but with that, let's get the timer up and start. Alright, that is that. Alright, so let's measure now. I'm not exactly sure how much I did. I was not counting rows or anything, but let's see. We're at 14 inches. Wow, I'm actually really surprised by 2 inches, so I must have been like right here. 2 inches in, I had it completely flat earlier when I was measuring it. So yeah, it's 14 completely flat. 2 inches in about 15 minutes is not bad at all. Alright, so first 15 minutes over with, and y'all saw that I did about 2 inches of this in 15 minutes. So I think that's pretty good, and if I continue at that pace, let's do some math and see what it should be. 2 times 4, because there's 4 15 minutes in 60, you know? Should be 8 inches total on this. So it was 12 before, so that should make it 20 inches total by the end of this. But we'll see if I can either pick up the pace or if I end up slowing down. I am not sure on that. But I am going to continue again with another 15 minutes this time, which I keep trying to show you guys the timer, and it's not working to show you the timer because my phone shuts off eventually, and I'm not trying to touch my phone while I'm crocheting, you know, because I'm trying to crochet for the whole 15 minutes each time. So anyway, it's a dilemma, but it's fine. All right, so another 15 minutes starting now. Okie dokie. That is that. So let's measure again. I think it's going to be a little more this time than last time, just because I've definitely gotten into my groove now, more so than I had earlier. But let's see. $17. Yep. So I got an inch more this time around than before. Very nice. All right. I am gonna take like a tiny break because my hand is on fire currently. I've been doing a lot of crocheting the day of filming this as well, but I'm gonna do that as well. As you can tell, this skein of yarn is almost done. I'm gonna be out of it within the next 15 minutes for sure. So I'm gonna go find my other skein and then also just give my hand a good like 5 minutes, and then we'll start the next 15 minutes. All right, 15 minutes on the clock again, and I have my new skein, and I will have to switch to this at some point, so that will take up a little bit of time. There's really no good place for me to put this right now. I could do that maybe. You guys can kind of see it? Sure. Anyways, starting now. Alright, there's that timer. So let's measure again. I feel like I did more this time, but I don't really know. We're at almost 19. I think if it was like completely flat, it'd be 19, but for some reason it's not wanting to be completely flat. Yes, 19. It was 17, I'm pretty sure, last time. So that's another 2. Last 15 minutes, you guys. We've done 7 inches so far. I'm gonna switch out my camera battery really quickly because it's flashing at me, and then we're gonna start the last 15 minutes. All right, we now have 15 minutes left to go, so let's go ahead and do those 15 minutes. All right, time to start another 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Okay, that's the end of the hour. Wait, as flat as I can. It is about 20.5 inches. So I'd like to do some math with that because, I don't know, I'm a little bit of a geek and I figure maybe you guys are too. And you'd like to hear the things I'm going to break down. So first off, we started at 12 inches. So the 20 that we finished with minus the 12 we started with, that is 8 inches total in 1 hour, which gives you an average of 2 inches every 15 minutes. There were some that I did more, some that I did less, obviously. I think the last one I did less because my hand is really hurting. The first one I only did 2 inches because I was not into the swing of things with this yarn or this stitch yet, because I hadn't worked on this project in a little bit and I'd been working on another project that had different hook size, different yarn, and different stitch. So all of that is a factor, as well as towards the end my hand started hurting, so I did less then, but in the middle I was pretty much good. My hand wasn't hurting yet and I was in the swing of things with the stitch and the yarn I was working with, so I did more towards the center, which kind of makes sense to me, kind of what I anticipated. And I'm gonna measure how much one row is as far as the stitch height, and that's how I'm gonna figure out how many rows I've done, because I really don't know otherwise. So each row is about a ½ inch. So if we have 8 inches I've done divided by 0.5, so that means I did 16 rows in 1 hour, and I believe these are rows of 30. Let me count actually. 32 stitches is what I have for each row. So that would be 16 rows times 32 stitches would be 512 stitches in 1 hour. So that is pretty good, if I do say so myself. So with that, you guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought. And if you'd like to see any other variations of this, I could do this same thing again. I could do maybe how much can I crochet in 2 hours, 30 minutes. I could do it with like a more chunky yarn, anything like that. Let me know in the comments what you would like to see with that. If you guys want to see more videos from me, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and turn on the post notification bell. That way you know every single time I upload a brand new video. And if you do want to check out the pattern, yarn, or hook that I was using in this video, that will also be included down below for you guys. As well as you can always find more videos of mine, my blog, my Etsy shop, my podcast, all of my social medias, and my vlog channel included in the description box below as well. And with all of that, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you on this channel on Mondays and Fridays, as well as on my vlog channel on Wednesdays. Goodbye!